This game starts like a standard top-tier Grandmaster clash, but ends with one of the most anticlimactic draw sequences you will ever see in professional chess. How did a 2,700 rated player and a 2,666 rated challenger reach a repetition in under 20 moves? Today, we are breaking down the Quantbox Chennai Grandmasters madness, where nerves of steel met the inevitable draw for engine. You need to understand the psychology behind this repetition. It is not just about the board. It is about the tournament standings and the absolute fear of dropping a single point against an opponent this strong. We're going to look at why White opted for the English, why the queen sacrifice wasn't a sacrifice at all, and exactly how the perpetual check works to save Black from an otherwise uncomfortable position. Let's jump into the action. We start with the English opening. White chooses c4 to control the d5 square without committing to an immediate pawn center. This is a very positional, maneuvering game. By playing the English, Dmitry Andreikin is signaling that he wants a slow, strategic struggle rather than the tactical fireworks of an e4 opening. It is a flex of positional muscle, attempting to dictate the tempo of the game from move 1. Knight c3 develops the knight naturally, eyeing the central squares. Black responds with bishop b4, the Nimzo-English structure. This pins the knight, putting immediate pressure on White's structural integrity. This move is all about disruption. Black is daring White to double their pawns or concede space, and it is a classic way to fight for the initiative against the English setup. A very provocative move. Knight d5 strikes at the heart of the position. By centralizing this knight, Andreikin is creating an immediate tension. It forces the bishop to make a decision. If Black lets the knight sit here, it becomes an anchor for White's entire game. This is top-level preparation, aiming to annoy the opponent early and force them to play precisely or face being slowly suffocated. d4. White is not afraid to break the center open. Even though we are in an English structure, the move d4 clarifies the board. It opens lines for the c1 bishop and fights for central control. White is basically telling Black, I want to open this game up. This is an aggressive approach, especially after White has already committed their knight to d5. Knight f3 continues the development. White is keeping the pieces active. Note that the knight on f3 covers important squares and prepares to castle. Black responds with knight e7, which is a solid, flexible move. It protects the d5 square and allows Black to potentially expand later. Both players are playing with high precision here, not giving an inch. Knight takes e7. White decides that trading off the centralized knight is the right move. Why? Because it clears the board and simplifies the position into something that White deems manageable. But hold on. Black responds with bishop b4 plus immediately. This intermediate move is the kind of thing that keeps Grandmasters up at night. It is a forcing move that dictates the flow. x5. The pawn takes e5. White is trying to open the d-file to put pressure on the queen. This is a critical junction. Black takes back with knight takes e5, putting a piece in the center. We are trading material at an alarming rate. It feels like this game is heading toward a draw, but there are still so many traps hidden beneath the surface. g3 is a vital prophylactic move. It prepares to fianchetto the bishop and protects the king, but more importantly, it denies Black any entry squares for their queen. Black responds with queen e4, which is a bold attempt to centralize the queen. It looks scary, but there is a massive tactical blunder waiting to happen if either side gets too greedy. Queen c3 offers a trade, but Black ignores it and plays queen takes h1. The shocker, Black takes the rook, grabbing material. It looks like Black is winning, right? Wrong. This is a classic trap. White is not concerned about the rook because the initiative is worth way more than the exchange. White now has a massive lead in development and pressure against the Black king. Queen takes g7. White ignores the missing rook and starts hunting the king. This is the Gotham definition of attacking, pure chaos. White is threatening checkmate on f8. Black is forced to defend immediately with rook f8. The engine evaluation is swinging wildly now, but the board is absolutely burning with tactical potential. Queen e5 plus. White checks the king, forcing it to move. This is the start of the final sequence. White has found a way to harass the king until the draw becomes inevitable. By forcing the king to move back and forth, White is banking the draw as a safety net if the winning chances don't materialize. It's a pragmatic, albeit frustrating, approach to a high-level game. And just like that, they repeat the position for the draw. It is a masterclass in risk management, even if it is not the most exciting finish we have ever seen. They both realize that with best play, the position is dead equal, and why risk losing when you can safely split the point? That is the brutality of Grandmaster chess. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Chess 64 Elite Academy right now for more elite chess content.